we're gonna stop off in Georgia. Is that cool?
Where I was born, no problem.
There we go. There we go. We're coming home. We're coming home to Mascot. Mascot is a brand that has been around since 1955, and it actually started as a roadside tourist stop, catering to those traveling to and from Florida on that highway, right?
That's right.
And really, their specialty are the pecans.
The pecans.
That's how we have to say it.
Oh, they'd be so proud of you, Julia.
I know how to say it when I'm doing a presentation of Mascot. The pecan.
The pecan. They'd be very proud.
We actually, that's the voice of Melissa Fleming, Upset You here, who brings us Mascot and a lot of really great foods here at QVC. But the thing when it comes to Mascot, they fly out the door. And we know this. So we decided to do this particular pack up, which is 1.5 pounds of the milk chocolate pecan clusters, individually wrapped in the box as our food for thought at the very top of the show.
Oh, yes.
And it's been flying out the door.
So exciting.
Over 1,000 orders. We haven't even started the presentation yet. And how many left, Ellen?
Thank you, everyone.
And 1,500 that are left, and that's it. There's no auto delivery, there's no ship dates, not even made yet. And a lot of people, a lot of you are ordering more than one. Easter baskets, check.
Oh, yeah.
Mother's Day, little gift, check. Just a little sweet treat in the middle of the day, checkity, check, 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 check.
In your pocket, check.
Check. Times 1.5 pounds. All right, give us the lowdown.
Oh, so excited to be here. So Mascot was founded, as Julia said, in 1955. It was a little roadside stand. What would happen was everyone would take Highway 301 to get in and out of Florida, but they would stop in Georgia. The side of the road would have this little roadside stand where Grandma Tarver would sit on the roadside. She would have her pecans because Georgia was known for the pecans. They are larger. It's all about the soil. It's all about the sun. So that's what she would have. People would come from far and wide. Then she started to create these really special treats, these really special candy treats. It was all the family lineage, all the family recipe of that creamy, ooey gooey caramel right there. You see those large pieces of the pecans right there that are from Georgia. And then, of course, they are enrobed in the most decadent, creamy milk chocolate. These are made to order. They are, no two are the same. They are differently shaped because so much love goes into each and every one of them. These are made to order. They come from a really small town in Georgia called Glenville, Georgia. Population less than 4,000. When it comes time for the pecan harvest, Julia, it is all hands on deck. So many of the town members actually work at Mascot Pecan, and they all have a hand in creating these special treats. So it really is all about family. It's all about heritage. It's all about staying really true to the special ingredients. They source local ingredients, high quality ingredients when possible, and then they're still making them the same exact way. It all starts with that oversized Mascot pecan right here.
Ooh, so good.
Ooey gooey, richy, creamy caramel.
What the size of that thing?
I mean, enormous, right?
Look at that thing.
And then enrobed in that milk chocolate. So good.
Can I just?
Oh, are you hungry?
Remain.
Yeah.
Do you have a hankering for some?
I mean, the ratio is so good.
It's
I know.
perfection. There you go. And I love that they're individually wrapped. So you don't have to worry about fingers touching them or stick them in your pocket. They're going to last for about a year when you get them home. Pantry stable, right? Stick them in your back pocket, in your purse.
Here I am biting it open.
Glove box. But the other thing is, I know these are, we talk about them being pantry stable. You know how I love them? Straight out of my refrigerator.
Ooh.
That snap. The caramel just gets a little bit firmer. It's so good.
It's
Aren't they good?
beyond.
The pecans are always fresh. There's a difference.
They are.
And that lightly, just a little salty
That's
on the back end of and you can mess up caramel real easy too.
Right.
You can overcook it and then it tastes burnt, or you can undercook it and then it's got that granulation thing going on. This is perfect.
It is.
Or it could be really, really sticky. This is smooth and velvety and creamy.
It is.
And then the milk chocolate just sort of like melts in your mouth. Now only 1,000 remain. Over 1,500 ordered in our show. Oh, yeah, that's the money shot.
That. And I love the fact that truly so much love goes into each and every one of these as they're made down in Glenville, Georgia. These are not even made yet. So the orders that are placed today, they will get to working very quickly and make sure that they are just done perfectly for you. And it's not something that you see from us all the time, but when we are lucky enough to be on air, I can't believe how wildly popular they've been and how much our QVC family loves them.
You're right, we don't see them often. Often during the holidays,
right?
Because they make for great gifting. Right. But this is great gifting throughout the entire year.
It is.
There's always moments to celebrate it.
There sure
To celebrate,
are.
whether it's birthdays or Mother's Day or Tuesday.
I'm adding nothing to this presentation.
That's okay.
You're enjoying.
That's all that
That's
matters.
adding something.
That's something. That's
so
all
good.
you need. Look, I want you to pick these up.
Right
It's
on top.
M133759, new this week. And only 1,000 now remain. The countdown's going lower and lower and lower and lower. You get this home for an easy pay of $13. Over 3,000 orders placed just this week alone, and now we're down to our last 1,000.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, this
wow.
is major. This is major.
And I love the fact, like, yes, we're talking about, we're just opening them up and we're just popping them in our mouths. They're such a great treat. It's not even one bite. It's like multiple bites because they're so oversized. But think about, think about breaking them apart. Think about topping your cupcakes, your baked goods, really making them special and unique. Think about topping your sundaes or your parfaits. How about a charcuterie board, right?
Ooh.
Like, if you have a charcuterie board, you always need something sweet on that charcuterie board. So how about adding some of these?
I love it. My producer Alan just made a really good point because I was like in the whole world of Mascot and chocolate. He goes, remember, we can't ship chocolate year round.
We can't.
We cannot.
We can't.
As soon as the temperatures start to go up even just a little bit, our time frame becomes shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter until we're like, nope, can't do it because it'll melt, right?
It will.
So now is the time to pick this up. How long do they stay shelf stable?
They're just about a year. Just about a year.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so they're gonna be great. You can keep them in the pantry for just about a year, but I love to keep them from the refrigerator. They'll stay a little bit longer that way.
Okay.
And it also, it makes the caramel maybe just slightly firmer, and it also gives the pecans a little bit of a snap to them when you bite into them. And
pecans are my favorite nut. They're my favorite nut.
I love when you say pecan.
Well,
It makes me very proud.
Well, I do it for you. I do it for Mascot. I learned the proper way.
Pecan. Tomato.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
the
Just
way
give
you
me
say
that.
it.
Just give it to me.
It's exactly the way you
Individually
say
wrapped
it.
is also really important.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it is. So you know that, first of all, they're gonna stay longer because of that reason. And you don't have to worry about hands touching them. And you know that you can break them apart, right? You're gonna get this nice large box. It's gonna be 1.5 pounds. You can either gift them to someone, you could give them to someone all at once, or you can actually break them apart.
Do we know, like, roughly, approximately, how many 1.5 pounds is gonna yield?
I wanna say somewhere around 50, but I'm not 100% sure because each box will have a different amount, Julia, because it's all by weight.
Right.
So yeah, it is about 1.5 pounds. But all I know is there is a good amount in each box. You will open it and there will be plenty to go around.
All right, how many left now, Alan? 600 left.
Oh my goodness,
Just to
they're
level set,
going.
not 30 seconds ago did he say 700 remain. So we might be very busy on the phone lines. If it's in your cart, this is where your QVC host encourages you to please check out because that does not reserve it for you.
No.
Someone could snatch that right out of your your internet cart and get them home for themselves. There is no auto delivery. Now is the time to pick this up. Pick up more than one. Your Easter baskets, your sweet treats, keeping these on just right there on the desk in your cubicle or your office when everyone stops by.
Or the little candy dish when you walk in the door. My grandparents would always have something sweet right by the door, right? Like a little dish.
And because it's individually wrapped. Hey, Jimmy Stovall.
Yeah, just got.
There he goes.
And they're very tossable, right?
Yes, and they are tossable. That was a good
David
catch.
Venable says.
Not in a million years would I have made that catch. I felt very confident that you were going to catch that, Jimmy. I felt really good.
We had faith.
If you had thrown that at me, I would have ducked. Don't throw any drumsticks at me. Although I will catch the drumsticks. If I'm going to catch anything, it's got to be drumsticks.
Feeding through. I'm feeding.
Oh,
good.
yes.
We should flick them. Flick them.
Oh.
Should we be tossing them?
Oh, don't trust me. I'm going to knock a camera out, a light gel. I don't know. Don't trust me with it. I don't know. You want one? Can you catch it? Here we go. Oh, that was a bad throw.
So
Okay.
here's an interesting fun fact. Did you know that Georgia has been the leading manufacturer of pecans since the 1800s?
Really? Jimmy
Right?
knows.
Did
Jimmy
you know that,
Stovall
Jimmy?
is nodding his head.
Yeah.
Well, I say pecan.
Okay,
Oh.
pecan. Okay, look at that. And it's all
pecans.
because of where they're grown. It's because of the soil, it's because of the climate, it's because of the sun, and it yields a larger pecan. They're meatier, and then of course you've got the Mascot tradition 2 generations later, the
look at
Tarver
that.
family's secret caramel recipe, and that secret milk chocolate is gonna give you this really special pecan.
All right,
cluster.
only, what was that, Alan? 400 remain. I think he said 500 first. That's how quickly these
Oh
are
my
going.
goodness, thank you,
and then they're
everyone.
gone. New this week, over 2,000 order in our show. It's a $13 easy pay. Ships for free. Stock up on these. It's M133759. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much. Have a great night, everyone.
I'm staying real close for the drummies because these are my favorite.
Buckle up, everybody. It's about to get real. The Corky's barbecue